Hi guys, and welcome back to Chuches Mind. If you're new here, my name is Uchu Bajako. I'm a lifestyle, fashion, travel, foodie, and I also dabble into cinematography, videography, editing, and so I have this channel to show what I do, And if you're not new here, my things, welcome back to my channel. Yes, welcome. This video I'm about to show is a different type of video. In 2019, I used to work for a company and they asked me to do like a documentary series that they were going to post on TV. I don't know if they ever did that, and I'm just like, since it is my work, and I'm no more insecure because I felt like the video wasn't good enough. That's why I never posted it on here, and I'm over that because I'm just like, I tried, let me just post it on here for you guys to watch, enjoy, and also get a feel on the kind of things I like creating and the kind of videos I like making, and then I'm just like, you know what, this video is not that bad, let me just share it on here to see what you guys think about this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I shall be seeing you guys later.
You a bad girl and your friends bad too. Oh, you got the swag sauce, you drip the swag too. Oh.
Welcome to Chuches Mind.
I may be young, but I'm ready to give you all my love.
Please subscribe, I'm hungry.
My name is Damilola Ibiduni. I'm a writer and a filmmaker. I create venture travel films and fashion films. I work with restaurants mostly, and I work with fashion brands to help them create visually pleasing content for their brand. I think for me it was a journey to this place, and I'm still pretty much evolving. I mean, I have a BS in economics for starters, yeah, but I pretty much knew that economics couldn't exactly give me the life that I wanted for the most part. So I think while at the university, I was pretty much on that journey to find myself and finding what I wanted to do and where I wanted to be. And I stumbled on writing first. Then after a while, normally I've always loved watching movies from like a really younger age. Titanic, Anaconda. These movies pretty much formed my ideals about cinema. And then I started learning script writing at the time. Then I think I figured out that I needed to know some filming techniques to write better scripts. That was what so much pushed me into learning filmmaking. If I'm not writing or filming, I will be doing something that's relating to writing or filming somehow, because this is all I've known. Like I said, like this art, this writing, the visuals is what has really propelled me to be who I am right now and who I want to become. So it's all I've always known. It's all I've always wanted to become. I wanted to create movies. I wanted to know how to create movies and the art of creating dialogues for films and the poetry and the prose and the lines, the lyrics. I wanted to do all this. I loved it. I wanted to invent it. This has really been my life for the longest part. I knew that being behind the camera and directing people and getting directions from people and putting yourself in that scenario of wanting to create has always been my life. I realized this part of me when I saw Pride and Prejudice. Yeah, I think it was, I can't remember the name of the author, but when I saw this particular movie, I think it somewhat shaped everything for me. You know how sometimes something's happened to you and you have like this epiphany, this aha moment in your head. And I remember watching this movie over and over again on my laptop. I think I was around 19 at the time, and it pretty much, I knew that I wanted to write dialogues like this. I knew that I wanted to create films like this because I could just connect to this movie on many levels. I think movies like Forrest Gump, The Fault in Our Stars, like they pretty much triggered emotions within me that made me realize that I wanted people to feel the same way I feel, because I pretty much cried after I watched these movies. So yeah, I write because I want to connect to people's emotions and make them feel their inner humanity. So that's why I write, that's why I create film. That's what I feel like is my gift. So this is like a very funny story, but like I hate to say this story. Okay, so while in the university, because of how consumed I was with finding myself, and when I started writing, and for a brief moment, I used to perform spoken word poetry.
Perhaps you've forgotten how it feels like to fall in love because of that boy that hurt you.
I got pretty much distracted by doing all those things that it almost didn't make me see like my schoolwork. And I think it was until 400 level when I got a call from my department saying that a course that I wrote wasn't recorded, and I passed it. I was 400 level second semester. I had to wait 1 more year. It was like I had an extra year, but it wasn't like I failed because I passed it, but because I wasn't attentive enough to see these things, because I was pretty much doing something else, move differently. Unfortunately for me, the person who pretty much inspired me to start writing, Miss Ferdinand Ademegaya, he pretty much gave me a job. He told me that once I was done with school, I should go start working for him. That's when I was 200 level then. So I didn't really have a degree then, leaving school. I mean, I didn't have a degree, so right after the final exam, 200 level, I just moved to the island. I started working for him. And yeah, it was like working for chemical engineering. It was a creative tech company at the time, and yeah, that was how I think things started evolving for me. I used to create fast content for MTN, Nine Mobile, then it is a lot, and this telecom agencies. I used to create fast content for them, and after a while, it sort of got boring for me because I was creating like the same thing over and over again. Then I started learning script writing. Then that was how the urge to want to learn filming techniques in script. Because I love reading scripts a lot, like straight for other movies that I've created. So it pretty much led me to start learning filming techniques. Because of how things inspire me, you wouldn't watch my movies or read my scripts, or whether you're reading my poetry or prose and expect it to be fast-paced in a sense. It is. I like to connect to people, and the way I do that is through emotion. So my work is pretty immersive. When you watch my movies, I really hope it connects to you, because that's really my goal. I want people to watch my movies or read what I do and connect to it on different levels. So whether it's a film, whether it's writing, anything that has to do with reading down or creating stuff. So I want you to feel things within you that you never knew existed. You know, that feeling, whether it's sadness, whether it's I want people to know that it's okay to be sad. It's okay to not feel good at the time. It's okay to feel hurt. It's okay to feel pain. It's really okay. That doesn't make you less human. It's okay to be in love. It's okay for a guy to cry. It's okay for a girl to not be bossed around by a guy. It's okay. It's okay to be who you are, and to allow society tell you who they feel like you should be. I can't do without my phone, my laptop, my camera, my notepad, my backpack, because it helps me carry everything. My backpack is really essential for me because I love that. Yes, so yeah, I think these are the things I can't really do. I mean physical things per se, but yeah, that's really it. For every show that I intend to embark on, I'm always really nervous. The experience is always new. Like no matter the project, whether it's I'm working for a fashion brand like an Andre Yama or an Ejiro, or a restaurant like a Cold Stone or a Pinkberry, I'm always really nervous, because like even if I have everything scripted and the whole storyboard and everything is down, I'm always really nervous, because for me it's like the visual experience. Like, you know how you feel like you want it to just have a different feel like the last time. Because for me, I want my new film to be better than my previous film. I want every film that I'm creating to be better than the one that I created before. And sometimes it pretty much make me feel very tension, because for me, I want to be growing as a creator. I don't want to do the same thing I've done a time ago, because it gets boring, to be very honest. It gets really, really boring for me, and I'm pretty spontaneous. I like to do things differently. I like to do new things every other time. On the day of a shoot, believe me, it is always. I just stare at my ceiling. I just stare at the ceiling, and I'm like, "Shish, here we go again." But it's a good feeling eventually. But I'm always really nervous, to be very honest. But yeah, I want my style of work to be immersive. I want to connect to whoever has taken out that time to watch my work. I mean, it's normal for people to criticize your work and all that, because art is very subjective. So what someone else thinks about your work, what another person thinks about your work. It's about the connection. I want to just connect to you. Like, I want you to watch it, and no matter where you are, from what part of the world or where you are, I want you to watch it and somehow connect to it. Whether you're in Nigeria or you're in South Africa or you're in the US, I want you to watch it and be able to see yourself in these things or see yourself in these characters that I'm trying to create. It's really about the characters, it's really about the audience, because I feel like I'm a showman. I create the stage while the audience does the thing. Imitation is something that scares me. Like, it really scares me. Like, it really scares me. But I know as an artist, you get inspired by a lot of things, and I think so. I subscribe to a lot of people's work. So people like Imperfectionxxx inspire me. People like Tarantino, Jordan Peele, like Tyler Perry inspires me. But I think like I'm inspired by other creators. Like I watch a lot of things from other people, and I'm inspired because I learn. I love watching cinema to watch movies, not because of the whole cinematic experience, which is also part of it, but because for me it is another learning process. There's a feeling when you watch a movie in 3D. You are immersed by the feeling of the visuals. You see it happen. Whether you're watching a Terminator by Michael Bay, you feel the angles, you feel Optimus Prime doing his thing, and all these experiences put together is what inspires me. When I have a shoot, when a client sends me a brief, I see beyond the brief because of the number of films that I've watched. In my head, I already start imagining how I'll shoot this, I'll shoot that, I'll connect this, I'll connect that. So for me, inspiration comes from a lot of places, different creators, even by the little things I see on the street, walking to my office or walking home. I see something spontaneous and I'm like, okay, this is inspiring. So there's really nothing, it's like a whole lot of things inspire me ultimately. Hi, my name is Ibiduni Damilola, and I'm an original.
Please subscribe, I'm hungry.